we're pleased to be joined with Jaguars inside linebacker Foye Oluokun. How you doing, man? Great to see you.
Doing well. How are you doing today?
Good. It's a pleasure to meet you. Everything going good? How you enjoying Jacksonville?
I'm enjoying it. Most importantly, being with the team, being in front of everybody here, trying to get everything right so we can have a good season, make a lot of plays.
We were just talking to Josh Allen off to the side, and I asked him about, what's it like playing with Foye, and he said he's taking control. That was always how important was that to you coming here in your first year, taking control of this defense?
That's something that I definitely wanted to do, take ownership of as a player. I think that's my next step. It's kind of bring everybody along with me, but at the same time, be able to have people hold me accountable and stuff. So a lot of guys looking up to me, a lot of the younger guys looking up to me. I want to make sure they're taking the right steps so we can all become a good defense.
How important is it to get this extra work after practice? It was a hot practice. You guys go long, and you're still working 25 minutes after it's over.
You can always get better, and that's some of use along the way to keep on progressing in my career. I might have messed up on a play out there. You're not going to be perfect. Go right away and hammer that stuff. Don't let it get to tomorrow, because now all of a sudden you're playing behind, playing behind the 8 ball. So immediately get on it, hammer it, get better at it, try to improve on it for tomorrow when you get the game rep at it.
Yeah, you're an incredible story. 6th-round pick. Tell the Jaguar fans that maybe aren't familiar with your backstory a little bit about how you got to this point for you.
Yeah, coming out of Yale, 6th-round pick, blessing to be drafted. I kind of had that undrafted mentality, though, because as soon as I was drafted, people saying I should have took somebody else from a bigger school, all that. So, I wasn't taking it as a knock, just that I need to prove that I belong here. So anytime I'm off the field, anytime I'm on the field, it's always trying to prove that I belong. Now it's proved that I earned that contract, proved it was worth it. Bring that mentality to everything. You're always going to try to get 1% better every day. The cliche saying, but it's true. Now get you pretty far.
What's it like working with Mike Caldwell, and how do you like the scheme?
It's good. Just trying to learn it with him. Obviously, he had a lot of good insight on it. He saw it successful over there in Tampa, so I'm trying to get up to speed, running just as fast as them. And I got a lot of confidence in it since it worked so well for so many years.
What's kind of got to be your advice to Devin? Obviously, he's aching to get out here, gets a hamstring injury in the conditioning part. There's such a danger there of don't go too fast, make sure it's healed. Do you kind of try and guide him through that at all?
Yeah, definitely. I've had some hamstring issues before in my career. But you just got to hammer it, the rehab part of it, not trying to go too fast, get back on, like you said, really try to strengthen it, trust the training staff and stuff, but know how you feel. You get back out there and pop it again, now all of a sudden you're out for later. So really take the time to do what you need to do to be confident, to be able to run on it and stuff. He's a guy who always wants to work, so sometimes you got to hold him back, but if you tell him, you're working on the hamstring now, I'm sure he'll go 100% at it.
Wait, what's it like working with Josh Allen and Trayvon Walker, having those guys on each side of you?
No, it's good. They do everything. They can cover, they can rush, obviously. Good athletes and stuff, smart players, so I'm excited to get going with them.
In terms of going pads Sunday, is it frustrating at all? You guys can't really play the ball. There's no contact. Do you look forward to Sunday's practice?
It's another practice to me. I love putting pads on. I love tackling and stuff. But ultimately, the game is where I really not turn it on. You always got to have that mentality. But I'm always trying to get better at practice. Whether it's pads, whether it's not pads, I'm always excited to get better at practice.
What are some things you enjoy doing off the field?
I do a lot. I won't say I'm versatile, but I do a lot. First and foremost, I'm chilling. I like taking naps and chilling. But then I kind of get into everything. As long as I got a good group of friends with me, I can really get into anything.
Good stuff. Foye Oluokun, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.